Give us a progress report. You've been here for 8 days of these practices. You've flashed in spots for sure. Can you just kind of give us a sense of how you feel you're doing it?
I think I'm doing solid. I feel like there's still a long way to go. Like there's a lot of things I can still get better at. But it's been great, just to get back into things. Be able to learn from like older dudes. Even the dudes that are not that old, like AJ Espinosa, just being able to learn from everybody and take little tricks from their game, and for them to be able to help me, give me advice has been great.
How do you pace yourself and not overwhelm, what you're trying to do each day, mentally and physically?
I feel like a big part of it is just being able to like break it down, like not look at it like, oh, I have a whole day of like practice, meetings, walkthroughs, just taking it like one step at a time and just getting 1% better every single day, or like in every lift, every practice, every meeting, just taking it one step at a time.
When you finally got to put the pads on, it's been, I can't count how many months or, the time that you've last had pads on. What was that like, and did it feel like you're finally back in some ways?
Yeah, definitely. It was really cool, to get the pads popping again. It's been a minute for sure, but it's been real fun out here. It's been really fun.
What were you looking forward to, or did you have any apprehensions on the day, the night before that you guys started, practicing in pads?
No, not really. I wasn't really thinking of it. Like, I wasn't making it like a big deal to myself. I've been playing football my whole entire life, so it really wasn't anything new.
In the pass rush drills and even in 11-on-11, you're going against NFL offensive linemen. Now you see the rookies occasionally, but what are you learning going against some of these NFL linemen who, have some technique? And
I'd say, of course, they're more athletic, than the ones in college, but they're also a lot smarter. So, like, let's say you're going to work an inside move and you change your stance up a little bit, they're going to know that's coming, and they're going to jump on you before you can get up on them. So I feel like it's really little things. You can't really give anything away, whether it's your eyes, your stance. You got to be really intentional about everything.
What about just going against the offense as a whole? I mean, you have a runner-up to MVP quarterback up back there. You got one of the top offenses in the league. What's that been like for you every single day going against those guys?
It's been a challenge, It's been great, So they're getting me better. They're getting the whole defense better. We're all pushing each other. It's been awesome.
You've had 8 practices already. What's your assessment of how you've done through those first 8 practices, with a few being padded?
I've done some things well, I'd say, but I feel like there's still a lot to work on, in a lot of ways that I can get better.
Boogie, this, I know when we talked to you guys for the first time, it was all just kind of about digesting this defense and getting into the playbook together. Now that we're in August, I know it's still early, but how do you feel about this defense versus when you first came in? Do you feel like you have a little bit better of a handle on it? And how are you feeling now in practices too, putting it on the field?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I have a lot better of a grasp on the defense for sure, and things are definitely speeding up for me. I'm not thinking as much on the field, and I feel like when you think too much, it can slow down your play. So the more you know, the faster you can play. So that's the goal for me, and just to keep on learning it and to eventually know it like the back of my hand.
Greg, when a team drafts a guy, ostensibly they're doing it to improve that position because they think that position needs some improving. And then the Bills this year went DN. We've talked to Mario and AJ both and said, the two guys, their reaction to 2 DNs being drafted are, hey, it's great, it's competition, it's great. Have you been surprised at the way that you've been received, not only as a first-round pick, but in a spot where this team went out and drafted 2 guys that position, kind of making a statement that, hey, we think we need help there?
Yeah, and I feel like it's all about just getting each other better, and the vets have been great, whether it's AJ, Mario, they're really good dudes, really great people. They tell me a lot of things I can do to get my game better, and they're pushing me every single day. So they're really great dudes for that, I feel like.
Have you already been thinking about week 2 down at Miami?
Week 2, yeah, for sure. Can't wait.
He was just talking some about how you guys get to go through all this together. What's that been like for you, having, that side-by-side experience?
It's been really cool. That's my guy for sure. And let's say I don't understand a play, I can check with Boogie and be like, yo, do you get this? And vice versa. So we really can just feed off each other. So Boogie's been awesome.
What have you thought of Eric Washington so far? What type of defensive line coach is he? How is he to work with?
He's great. He's really detailed. He demands the most out of you every single day. Like, he wants your best in every single drill, every single rep. So he's been pushing all of us super hard, and it's only going to make us better.
I think if I remember, you were 266 at your pro day. Is that what are you weighing now?
About the same, like 264 now.
Is that where you want to stay right now for the season? That works for you?
Yeah, unless the coaches tell me otherwise, that's where I'm gonna stay at probably.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Greg.